Welcome to A Fathered Home, a podcast from Faith and Flow, where heaven meets moms in the real world. I'm Marlies, and every week we spend just a few minutes together discovering practical, faith-filled encouragement to help you renew your mind, strengthen your heart, and walk a little closer with God. Let's dive right in. Okay, so this is also a very new thing, and it can also be, I think, taken in the wrong light if you don't understand the science behind it. So I'm going to quickly explain this to you. But again, please remember that I am not doing anything weird or unchristian. I don't know what that word is. Unchristian. All right. So EFT tapping, it stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, and this is based on acupuncture. So it's your acupoints that you're going to use without the needles. And acupuncture, I know, it's an Eastern medicine, it's a Chinese medicine. We stay far away from those things. We don't believe in any of those things usually, but again, it's about the science behind this. And I can tell you actually that it has become more modern and westernized over time because the doctors are realizing that it is actually working, that there is really science to this. So I know that my mom had a biokineticist a couple of years ago. She had someone help her with her back, and she came out out of one of the sessions, and she said, she put needles in me. And I thought that was really weird because it's not something that I was exposed to back then, and it's not something that I knew. And I also thought that this is not, it's like reflexology, which is also considered a Chinese practice, but there's real science to this. So please bear with me. And again, so powerful if you go and actually do this. I have known about EFT tapping, however you want to call it, for some time. And the previous time, like the Ho'oponopono as well, I didn't really get into it, and I didn't go and research myself because my Christian brain was telling me, no, let's stay away from this. But now in this new membership that I am, the lady really encouraged us to go and do this. And then I went and did the research and I saw that it's really not, it's not Chinese, it's science, it's body, it's how God created us. All right, so all it does is it activates your nervous system. So you've got specific points on your body, and if you stimulate those points, it activates your nervous system. And it's as simple as that. It's the same effect where doctors, I know I had a really, really bad spasm in my shoulder, and I went to a doctor for it. So it was so bad I couldn't move for like a week, and he put a needle in lidocaine. I can't remember the word that they use. It's a medicine that they inject into your needle, into your muscle, but I think it's lidocaine or something. But anyway, now I'm going to wonder about it all day. But what happened is the moment that he put the needle in, the injection, the muscle just relaxed. It untightened the whole thing. So that is the same principle. This was now with muscles, but it's the same thing with your nervous system. So when you think about the nervous system, you know that there's neurons everywhere throughout your entire body. And if you think about your neurons, the whole system, everything from top to bottom works with electricity. We are wired with electricity. That's how our body works. And if you think about electricity, that is actually energy. So by activating your nervous system, you are actually activating your energy. I hope that this makes sense to you, that this is the simplest explanation that I can give you. But please, if you are still wondering about this, please go do the research yourself. Go put in acupuncture, or what is tapping, or how does this work? Because I promise you, this is pure medical science. It's nothing weird at the end of the day. You will get websites, of course, that goes into the Chinese shui. How do they say that? The Chinese energy, which really is just science. They just don't have the science explanation behind it, but that is all that it is. The qi, it's spelled Qi. That's the Chinese word for energy. So they believe that they activate their qi. What did I just say? Qi. We just know that, okay, it's actually just your nervous system. All right. Okay, so that's the explanation of this. Okay, so now you've got the EFT tapping. So you activate your nervous system, but then if you add an intention with it, then you use the power of your mind and visualization and all of that together with this, and that is so powerful. It's like when you put an intention behind the practice, it's like making a decision. That is what it is basically. So by putting an intention behind your tapping, and you can just tap, it's fine. You can just tap, you know, if there's really something I'm stressed or whatever, you can just tap, that's fine. But by putting an intention behind it, you are making a decision, you are using your mind power, so it just becomes so much more powerful. So you always tap on the negative emotion. When you sit during the day and something is ticking you off, then you can just go annoyed, and it will release that energy. Okay, so what you do is there's a whole routine to this. So you tap, you say the negative attention, the negative emotion, you repeat 3 times. So I will go using the example now that I gave, annoyed. So you tap on your head, annoyed. Then you go to your brow, your inner brow, annoyed, your outer eyes. And you can do this with 1 hand, 2 hands. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. However is most comfortable for you. My hands kind of don't find the same rhythm sometimes. So just do 1. Annoyed. And then you go to your, underneath your eyes, this bone here. Annoyed. And your upper lip, just like that. Then it's your chin. Then you do your collarbone. So what I do is just underneath it. You'll feel if you tap there, let me do this over my shirt. If you tap just underneath your collarbones, you can actually feel it. If you tap on your collarbone, you just feel the bone. So just tap underneath, just underneath, like so you can still almost feel the bone. Then where your bra strap is more or less, so let's do one arm like this. That's your next point. And again, we're repeating annoyed. And then on your, there where the soft part is on your, between your thumb and your forefinger. Just there you can tap, and annoyed. And your, this is the karate chop, my coach says. So you tap on the outside of your hand as well. Okay, so that is all the parts. Now, the important thing is it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you skip one or if you do just one, if you're in a hurry, or if you don't, if you mix it up, it doesn't matter. Those are all the points that you can use, and for the most release of energy for this annoyed emotion that we are talking about, you can go through the whole thing. When you are done, you put your hand on your heart and you just breathe for a moment. You breathe and you can just imagine this energy, this bad energy flowing out of you. And you just can just breathe. And you can do this with your eyes closed. Breathe and imagine the energy flowing out of you. And then you go again. For the best results, it's between 3 and 7 times that you can repeat this, the whole thing. But like I just said, you don't have to do the whole thing every time. You can do just this one if there's something that comes up quickly and you just want to just quickly get rid of it now. If there's a big thing that you've discovered about yourself, or there's really something in your life that's just nagging you and it's keeping you down and you're not getting rid of this emotion, this negative energy that you're feeling, then you go sit and you do the whole thing. Okay, so that's your shorter version. This is like the medium version that you go through the whole thing, repeating the 3 words. But the most powerful one of them all is a much longer version where you combine this with your Ho'oponopono. So what you will do is you will go annoyed, 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 and then immediately go into your Ho'oponopono. So you go, what did it start with? I forgive you, I'm sorry. I usually start with I'm sorry, I forgive you, I love you, I thank you. Annoyed, 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 I'm sorry, I forgive you, I love you, I thank you. And then you just continue with that. Okay, so that is for the longer version. And I promise you, I did a tapping like this 2 days ago, something that was really bothering me. And while I was sitting there with my hand on my heart, I vibrated. My entire body was just so charged with energy, because this is what it is doing. It's activating your nervous system, your energy, your neurons in your body. And you can just feel everything melting away. So this is the really powerful one that you can use while engaging your soul, your spirit, doing the Ho'oponopono and doing the tapping with that as well. But for quick emotions, and again for the kids, this is so good for the kids, just to they come into the house and they are annoyed and I have to do homework and I don't want to, and it's just the day was terrible. Just let them breathe for a moment. They don't even have to repeat anything. Just let them activate the nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system that lets them calm down, the limbic system, that's your relaxed system. It activates that, and you just sit and you tap, and you can talk to them while you do this. You can also, what you can do is you can do like one round with your negative emotion and then do the next one with a positive intention, but always start with your negative. Release the negative energy. What is happening is, with your intention, you're focusing on the negative, so that is what you are releasing. Okay, and then with a positive intention, you can bring that in. First you must release before you can bring in the good emotions. Ladies, I can show you all of these techniques and I can tell you how they work, and I did this, that's why I'm telling you this. If you are not going to take action, it's not going to help. I promise you that these techniques, these things that I'm putting in the videos, will help you put your life back together. It will help you find peace, clarity, and purpose in your life, and have meaning in your life again. But it's not going to help if you are not going to put in the work. So 10 minutes a day. Start practicing this. Put it into practice. Every day, 10 minutes for yourself. It's not that much. It's really not that much. And just do one thing. Do one thing and just start somewhere. But start somewhere. Take a step. Do the thing. Put it in your schedule. Make sure you do this, because otherwise this means nothing. All of this that you are learning, it's just knowledge, and it's just there, and you're not applying it. So please go and do that. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me today. If this episode encouraged you and you'd like to continue your journey, you'll find faith-filled journals, Bible studies, guided resources, and more at the Faith and Flow shop. And if you're a mom rebuilding after divorce and would like personal support, I'd love to invite you to book a free clarity session with me. You'll find all the links down below in the show notes. Until next time, keep flowing with faith, and may your home always be fathered by His presence.